Hi, Kavya.
Yeah, hi Preeta. So I sent you an email few hours ago. Did you receive?
Yes, Kavya, I got the email.
Okay. And also I had given few tasks yesterday. Were you able to? I think I told you to create few stories, right? Were you
Yes,
able to create? Did you install the plugin?
yes, Kavya. I was able to do all of that.
Let's wait for a few more minutes to see if Josephine joins.
Yeah, sure, Kavya, no problem.
Also, Preeta, have we discussed about update sets?
I think, I think yes, Kavya.
Yeah, even I remember discussing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I think yes.
Okay. Hi, Josephine.
Hi, Kavya. Hi, Preeta.
Hi, Josephine.
Okay. So today we'll discuss about the notifications. So there has to be some communication between ServiceNow and the users, right? Like whatever action is happening, say for example, some record is created and it will go through certain approvals, or like when somebody submits an incident, that means they have raised a ticket. So regarding that, they have to receive a notification, email notification, confirming that the incident is created or a change request is created. Or similarly, like any communication has to happen in as part of a notification, right? So for that we can build notifications in ServiceNow, so that you can find it. You can search for notifications in your filter navigator, and then under system notification, under email, you will have notifications. And all the notifications, like all the notifications which are exchanged in ServiceNow, that you can find it under emails. So if you just search for emails, under system log, you will find emails. So if I open this, here I will be able to see all the emails which are sent and received in ServiceNow. Okay, so there can be emails which are also sent to ServiceNow. Say for example, some notification is being sent to user. Then if they are replying over that notification, it has to be updated in the record, right? Like it has to be documented somewhere. So if the user is replying to that notification, that will be also registered in this email log. So how even ServiceNow identify? I mean, how does ServiceNow identify whether it is receiving the emails or not? So your instance will have an email ID. Okay, so say for example, this is dev.servicenow.com, right? So your email ID will be dev servicenow at your organization.com. Like how your email ID, like if you are part of XYZ organization, your email ID will be preeta at xyz.com, right? So similarly, your instance email ID will also be dev servicenow at xyz.com. Okay, that will be the email ID of your organization. So for each instance, it will be different email ID. So for dev, it will be amat, sorry, not amat, I mean, for dev, it will be dev servicenow at something.com. And similarly for test, it will be test something.com. And for production, it will just be your, ServiceNow at at your organization name.com. So whenever an email is sent to that organization email ID, which is updated right in your instance, so those emails will be registered here. So here currently we have only send ready. I'll see if there are any demo emails which are received. There are nothing here. Okay, so anyways, if there are any emails which are received, then it will be received. Okay, like type will be received. And similarly, if there is an email sent, it will be sent. And sometimes the email might not get sent. For some reason, it might get ignored. So in that case, the type might be ignored. Okay, so if I just check here. Okay, so see, received, ignored, send failed, send ignored, send ready, send translation ready, and then sent. So if your emails are sent successfully, then it will be sent. We have send ready, send ignored, all of these as part of sub instances. Okay, so what do you mean by sub instance? Dev test, these instances are sub instance, whereas your production instance is a main instance. So you won't be sending any emails from your sub instances, right? Because there will be end users who might not know the difference between these instances, who might be very new to ServiceNow, or not very familiar with ServiceNow. because all of the employees of your organization will be making use of ServiceNow, or at least will have their ID in ServiceNow, right? But still they might not be using it as much as you use it, right? So if you are sending emails from sub instances also for them, just 1 minute, there's some disturbance. Okay. So in order, and also it will be like spamming, right? Like if you are creating any any test records in sub instances, then if there are any notification that has to be triggered for such records, it will be a spam emails. Like those notifications are not required anyways, but then why to send? So that is why these type is set to send ready. I mean, these emails are just sent ready because the email properties are not enabled. So to enable email properties, you can go here, search for email properties. It will be under system properties. You have to click here. Yeah, see, email sending is enabled. It is not enabled currently. You can select it as enabled. So outbound email configuration means sending from ServiceNow to outside emails. Okay, like it is sending from ServiceNow. Inbound means receiving to ServiceNow. So here you can see email sending enabled and email receiving enabled. Let me see if I enable. I'm not sure whether it will work, but anyways, I have enabled. Send all emails to this test email address. Okay, I'll give my personal email ID. I'm not tried if it works in sub instance, but let's see. Okay, so here it is usually send all email to test email address. So for non-production testing, you can create a yeah, if you are testing something, right, in sub instance. So then you can simply put your email ID here, or if you have a email dedicated for sub instance, you can put that email ID also here, so that only you will receive all the emails. Okay, so now whatever emails are sending, right? So here I can see email is sent to this user or this use all these users, right? Since I have updated my email ID here, send all emails to this address, all these emails will come to my inbox. Okay, all of these emails will come to my inbox. It's not just if the email address is mine, then only it will come, not like that. Okay, this is for testing purpose. You can see send all emails to this test email address. So I'm not sure if it will work. Let's see. I'll save this. Okay, we will trigger. Okay, so I'll create a new record. Any email is triggered for this. Yeah, so this email is it's still sent ready. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't work, I think. Yeah, it doesn't work. it doesn't work. So anyways, yeah, so in your instances, this will be both will be enabled. Okay, in production both will be enabled, but whereas in dev or test you can enable depending on your requirement. Like if you are testing something, then you can enable, and rest of the time you can simply disable, so that there are no spam emails sent to users, or there are no emails which are received to instance also. So this is how you enable the email properties. Okay, and then coming to the email notifications. So you saw once the incident was created, there is an email which is triggered here, right? That this incident is created. Okay, I'm not sure. Like, are you hearing any disturbance?
Yes, Kavya.
Yes, Kavya.
Okay, my neighbors are fighting. I don't know. I'm not even able to understand what he is telling. In which language I don't know. Maybe Marwari. Okay, let me give 2 minutes. Okay, I'll mute for 2 minutes and see. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you saw this email, right, which is created. As soon as I created an incident, there is one notification which was triggered, and it was sent to the caller. So here, this user was the caller. So this incident, I mean, this notification is sent to him. So you can see that username under recipients. You can see when it was created, and also there is subject, and the type, that it is whether it is received or sent. That is the type. And then user ID will be, say for example, if I am triggering any emails, right, then it will be like my user ID here. And if say this user Fred has replied to some email, or sent some email to ServiceNow, then user ID will be his user ID. So it is basically the user ID which is sending, or yeah, which is sending the email notification. Okay, that will be updated as user ID. So now, yeah, this is how you can view the email. Okay, you can simply open this record from the email log, and here you can see the type, as I said, and then we have target record. Okay, so target record means if any notification which is triggered as part of some record. Okay, so here this notification got triggered from this incident, right? So that means in this notes also it will be updated. Okay, so here currently this email is not sent, it is just sent ready. So that's why it's not updated. Let's see, make it as sent, it might get updated. So usually when the emails are sent successfully, then those emails are captured in the work notes. Okay, so that's why you will see that target record. Yeah, see, once I change the type to send, you can see, right, that that email is captured now in the activity. So all the conversation what you make as part of some record will be captured in that particular record. So how does ServiceNow identify that this is the record for which the email has to be updated? There should be something which will help ServiceNow in identifying, right? So say for example, now this email has been sent to this user. Now this user will reply over this email. Okay, so when he replies over this email, maybe he has changed the subject. Okay, totally he has removed the subject, he has put subject as something else, and ServiceNow email ID is still there. Okay, it will be in CC. So, but still, how does the ServiceNow identify that this email was sent as part of this incident? So there is something called as watermark. Okay, so if I go here, I can preview email from here under related links. So this will just show me how the email will look like. And here at the bottom, you can see REF, right? This is the reference number. Okay, so this reference number will always be unique. So this reference number is what identifies the which email chain this notification is part of. Okay, so suppose if a user is replying over this email, then this will still be there, right, under the old message. So the reference number will still be there. So the system will identify the target record based on this reference number. Say, for example, when the user is replying, he will remove this reference number. Okay, so while replying to the email, he will simply clear this one or remove the old message and directly send. Then it will not be updated in your record. Okay, if the email address is correctly sent, this servicenow.com, the dev instance email is there. Okay, but the reference number is not there. So then you will see that email in the email log. You'll see the email in the email log, but still the target record will be empty for that. Okay, it won't be captured in the target record. So did you understand what is the use of this watermark? I mean, what is the functionality of this watermark?
Yes, Kavya.
So this is how you can preview email under related links. If you just click on preview email, you will see how the email will look like when the user receives. Okay, so this is how basically the email looks like. So now, yeah, we have all other details here. Okay, this is the subject of the email, and then this is the recipient. And if there are CC also, like you will have another field called CC. Okay, I'm not sure why it is not present here. Okay, yeah, maybe in PDI we don't have CC. Yeah, you have any question? Hello.
No, Kavya.
Okay. Can you still hear my neighbors fighting?
Yeah.
That is going on in the background, Kavya.
Yeah, but at least what I'm speaking, that is
That's
clear,
fine.
right?
We are able to get.
Okay. Okay, anyways, yeah, this is about the recipient. And then we have body of the email. So the body and then content type. So this is basically the content type is text or HTML, right? That means like it is email body content type. Okay. And then we have headers. So this is something which is used by messaging team. Suppose some user is sending emails, but still you are not receiving it in ServiceNow. And then so you have to track the, you have to investigate what is the issue, right? Like whether the email is hitting the server or not, your organization server or not. So to identify all of that, they make use of headers. So inside ServiceNow, like it's not related. Okay, so you won't be using this header and everything. So this body is nothing but like whatever you see here. This is the backend value. And don't worry, this also you won't be making any changes here. Okay, this is by default. It will by default update the content body here. And then we have event and then notification. Okay, so notification is basically which notification created this email. Okay, that is the notification. So here you can see the notification is incident was opened. So there is a notification called incident was opened, and that notification triggered this email. Okay, and then we have something called as event. So this event triggered this notification. Okay, so you will learn more about event when we cover workflows and everything, because now even if I explain, we won't be using event like as of now. We will use it in workflows or business rules. So once we cover that, I'll come back to the event. Okay, so for now you can understand notification. So now we'll go to list of notification. So what is that notification name here? Yeah, it is called as incident was opened, right? I'll directly open this notification. So here also, if you simply search for name incident was opened, you will find that notification. Okay. So this is the notification table. You just have to search for notification, as I said. And here, just scroll down under system notification. You will under email, you will find notifications. This will have list of all the notifications which are created in ServiceNow. Okay, so this is the notification which triggered the email, right? So here you can see the type is email. What is the other type? Okay, it is meeting invitation. Say for example, as part of some record, you have to trigger a meeting invitation. Then you will use this type as meeting invitation. Okay, so now we want to trigger emails. So that is why we have email here. And then you know what active true or active false field is. Then we have name of the notification. This is for you to identify which notification. Okay, so here in the email log also, what you saw under notification, right? Incident was open. This is the name of the notification. Okay, and then we have table. So that means for which table are you building this notification? So this notification is built for incident table. Okay, and then we have category. So category, let's see. Okay, it's just a field which is used to categorize all the notifications. That's all. Okay, it doesn't have some meaning to it. It's just used to categorize all the notifications. Like as part of incident table, also if you have too many notifications, maybe you can categorize it based on this category. Okay. And then in description, you will describe what this notification does. Say, for example, you are using this. Yeah, this notification is sent when an incident is open, right? So you will mention that in the description. Or say, for example, this notification is used in some workflow. Okay, then you will mention that in the description. So it's just you're describing what this notification is or where it is used. Then we have these sections called as when to send, who will receive, and what it will contain. So here we have when to send. So under when to send, we have send when. Send when event is fired or triggered or record is inserted or updated. So if record is inserted or updated is selected, that means which record it will check? It will check the incident table record. Okay, here whatever table you have selected, when that record is inserted or updated, then you want to send email, then you will select record inserted or updated. And then I told you, right, like about event. So event will make use of events in workflows or business rules. So suppose you are like there is some conditions which has to be executed. Okay, and those conditions cannot be added here under notification. So you have to write a script for that. So as if you are making use of scripting, then you will make use of events also. So that will be like if when the event is called, then the notification has to be triggered. So you will understand more about it later. Okay, so that is about event. Event is fired and also triggered. So send when triggered. Okay, send when triggered is like whenever you trigger this particular notification. I'm not sure how we'll do that. Okay, maybe you can Google what is this send when triggered, what it does. You can just check, okay? Because I'm not sure. I have never used this. Okay, maybe like you can also trigger notification in scripting. Like you can just call the trigger function. Maybe that's what it is. Anyways, you can just check once, okay? If you still don't find it, I'll also check and I'll explain in next class. If you don't get it, you just tell me. So then we have inserted. So send an email whenever a new record is inserted into the selected table. Or yeah, this is the same thing. Okay, so record inserted or updated. So you have to, if you want to send an email whenever a new record is created, every time a new record is created, then you will select this one. Or whenever the records are updated. So inserted means creating new record. Updated means updating the existing record. Okay, so here, when do we want to send this notification? Incident was opened. Incident will be opened just once, right? And it will be only when the record is created, right? That is why they have selected as inserted. Say, for example, there is there is a notification which is sent for the assignment group whenever the incident is assigned to their group. Okay, so here you will have to select updated option. Why? Because every time the incident assignment group is changed, say for example, now we'll assign it to help desk. Okay, so once I assign it to help desk, they will, and I'll save this assignment group help desk will receive an email saying this incident has been assigned to your group. And then I'll change the assignment group. Okay, help desk will come, they'll check this incident, and then they'll find out that they are not, they won't handle this issue. So they'll reassign it to some other assignment group. In that case, they should also receive an email, right? So every time the record is updated, then if the notification should be triggered, then you will select updated option. Okay, so here, since it is this email is sent just once when the record is created, they have checked only the inserted option. Then we have conditions. So conditions means like, yeah, here they have given the condition active is true, and then universal request is empty. So what is universal request? Okay, I think it's a field in incident table. See. Okay, so yeah, we have a field called universal table. Sorry, universal request. If that universal request is empty, then only they want to send an email. Otherwise, the email should not be sent. Okay. So if both of these conditions are satisfied, then the email will be sent. So if I want to add some other condition, that also I can add. Say, for example, I don't want to send email, if the notification, if the incident is created by certain users. So then what I'll give, caller is or created by is not so-and-so user. Okay. Or I don't want to send this email if the assignment group is empty or assignment group is not empty. Then I can select that. So if this status is not empty, okay. So if this condition is satisfied, then only the email will be sent. Otherwise, it will not be sent. Okay, that is about the conditions part. So here in out of box, they have given active is true and universal request is empty. Okay, so if this condition is satisfied, then the email will be sent. And then what do we have? Who will receive? So who will receive is here. If you want to specifically add some users, okay. So say for example, when an incident, okay, not just incident, some story is created. Okay, whenever a story is created, maybe your manager wants to receive. Okay, you are part of ServiceNow development group. Whenever a story is created, here instead of table incident, we'll create table. We'll select the table as story, and we'll give the name as story is created. Okay, so whenever story is created, your manager has to receive an email. Okay, that is the requirement. And along with your manager, the requester also has to receive the email. So then what you will do here, for when to send, you will add your assignment group condition because you want that email to be sent only for that particular assignment group, right? So you will give whenever the record is inserted, then if active is true and assignment group is ServiceNow development, then for who will receive, here you can mention your manager's user. You can select the user record of your manager. Okay, and then user or group fields. So yeah, if you want to select some user, so here your manager, so you will select here. And if you want to select your group, you will select this one. Okay, so here you can give your ServiceNow development or any other assignment group here. So whenever the email is triggered as part of this notification, This will be sent to whoever users are selected here and whichever assignment group is selected here. And then users or groups in fields. So this means in this particular record, here we have selected the record of incident table, right? So in incident table, there are certain fields which are referenced to assignment groups and user table, right? So here we have assignment group. This is a reference field to group table. And then we have assigned to, we have caller. So these two are the fields which are referenced to user table, correct? So similarly, we might have other records also. Let's see, related records. Okay. We have resolved by also, which is again user reference field. So if there are any reference field to the user or assignment group, and you want to add that particular field value, then you will select this one, okay, user or group in fields. So here, every time an incident is created, I want to send a notification to the caller, whoever has created the incident, right? So I will select the caller field here for who will receive. Okay, that is what is selected here. And similarly, I can select assign to also, since assign to is the is also a user table. So others, if even if you select also, it won't work because approval history, or business duration, these are all not email IDs, right? So you have to select only the user reference field or group reference field. Okay, so did you understand what is this used for? Yeah, here you can see, right? Field in the currently selected table that contains a reference to a user or group that will receive an email notification. So because every time an incident is created, the caller in caller field, there will be different user, right? Like whoever is creating the incident, they will be updated in the caller. I mean, caller can be different. So I can't mention I can't select the user name right here. So what I'll do, I'll just select the field value instead. So for caller field, whoever user is there in caller field, I want this notification to be sent for them. Okay, that is what is selected here. So that's about user or groups in fields. And then we have subscribable, and then exclude delegates, and then send to event created. So delegates, I think I have already explained about delegates. In user table, there is a related list called delegates. So if an user is away for a long time, like if the user is on a long vacation, then they can add another user as their delegate. So what the delegate can do is they will receive all the notifications and they can approve all the records. Okay, if whichever is going to I mean the person who is on long vacation, if they have to approve something, their delegates can do it in their absence. Okay, so that is about delegate. So delegate is nothing but the person who is in charge in the absence of someone. Okay, so here exclude delegate means, say for example, you don't want to send this notification to the delegate. It has to be sent only to the that particular user, not to their delegates. Then you will select this exclude delegates. And then we have send to event creator. So send to event creator means, okay. So if I uncheck this, right? So I have currently unchecked this. So that means the notification will not be sent to event creator. I'll show you what it does. So now I'll save this and I'll create a new incident. Okay, I have go to create new incident. So this notification should be sent to the caller, right? Here for caller, I'll give my user ID as caller. So I'm currently system administrator. So I'm selecting system administrator as caller. I'll give some description. Okay. Now I'll save. We'll go to emails. Okay. So here it should send an email to system administrator, right? But you can see it's not triggered because I have selected, I have unchecked that send to event creator. I have unchecked that field. Okay. It just means, suppose if this notification has to trigger, and it will check whether like if the caller, so here for example, the it should send to the caller. If the caller is the event creator, that means if the caller is the person who is doing something which triggers this notification, okay, then whether it should send or not, that is what this checkbox does. So send to event creator means even if the event creator himself or herself is creating the record or updating the record, then whether it should send or not. Okay, that is what it is. So now since I have unchecked this, I did not receive any notification. Now this time I'll check this checkbox. So it has to create to the event creator as well. So we'll go and create another incident. Okay, we are already here. Again, I'll check system admin. So this time if I refresh, I should see the notification sent to system admin. Yeah, you can see it is sent to admin@example.com, right? So first notification was not sent. I mean the incident 09, for that it was not sent. For incident 10, it triggered the email. Okay, this is the one which I created, right? When the checkbox was disabled. So basically, whenever you are when you create a notification, and if your tester or user is testing it, and they say that okay, I was supposed to receive an email, but I'm not receiving, why? That is because send to event creator is not checked. Okay, that could be the reason. So in some cases, you would not want to send the email notification to the event creator. So say for example, okay, let's see. I'll go to some other notification for same incident table. Okay, incident assigned to my group. Okay, what we'll do is we'll make this change this notification. So here, suppose this notification should be triggered whenever an incident is assigned to someone. Okay, so incident assigned to you. Okay, so this means whenever an incident is assigned to you, then the notification, you should receive a notification. Okay, so say for example, in this case, who will receive notification? Assigned to person will receive the notification, right? And when they will receive the notification here, whenever the assigned to changes, correct? So active is true and assigned to changes. So every time assigned to field changes, the assigned to person will receive the notification saying incident is assigned to you. So here in this case, suppose I am assigning this incident to myself. Okay, so I will assign this to system admin, that is me or Kavya Vishwanath, like I'll assign it to myself. Then if I am receiving the notification saying incident has been assigned to you, I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right? Because I know that I only assigned it to myself. Then why do I want that notification? Where is that notification? Yeah. So if I am only assigning it to myself, I don't want this notification again saying that the incident is assigned to me, right? So in that case, you can unselect that send to event creator. Okay, so here, why do we not have event? Yeah, advanced view. Okay. So that is about send to event creator. So far, do you have any questions? Okay.
No, Kavya.
Okay. So then we have what it will contain. So here what you will do is you will select the content type as HTML, or you can select plain text also, or plain text and HTML. You can select anything basically. So we will select, yeah, we can select plain text only. That also works. So here in SMS, in message text, you can simply mention, hi, incident is like, okay, so this dollar sign you see, right? This dollar sign, and then we have this braces, and inside brace we have this field backend value. So that just means whatever is the field value, okay, that will be seen here. So here I am sending this notification. Okay, not this one. I just updated this. We'll leave it as it is. Incident was opened. Okay, so here what it will contain, we received your notification. Yeah, so you can see hi, then you see dollar sign caller ID dot first name. So what is caller ID dot first name? You know that caller ID is the caller ID field. Dot first name is because you are dot walking the first name of the this user record. Okay, so you know the dot walking concept, right? I had explained that. So that is dot walk here. So hi and dollar sign inside brace, if you have this, it just means whichever record, for whichever record this notification is being triggered, that particular caller's first name will be added here. Okay, so here if I open this notification, review email, you can see this user's first name. Okay, so this is different for each notification, right? And but it is always this first name of this field. So that is what we have given it here. Okay, so if you are mentioning any field values, then you will simply add the dollar sign, and inside brace you will mention the field backend value. So here also in subject also you can see it is dollar sign and then task effective number. So task effective number means it is this field, this number field. Okay, this is just number. I think if we give incident or number also, it should work. Okay, so incident underscore number, that incident dot number, that also should work, or just number also should work. We will check. Okay, so now we will preview notification. Yeah, you can see, right? It still says the incident number only. So and maybe task effective number, maybe it was a common term which was given in out of box for all task tables. So it's just the number field. Okay, so backend value of number field is just number. That's what I gave here, and it still shows the correct number. So then, yeah, that is about the subject and then body of the email. And then you can type anything here. You can see, right? Everything is typed here. You can make it bold, or you can change the font size, and all of that you can do. Okay, you can say change the font style, font size, and bold, italic, underline, everything you can do. And then if you want to include attachment also in the emails, then you will select this one, include attachment. And if you have any attachment, you will attach it to the notification. Let's see if there are any notifications available with attachment. Okay, there is one. Okay. Okay, there is nothing in this email template. So anyways, if you attach something to this email and then you mention include attachment, that means even that attachment also will be sent as part of this email notification. Okay. So then what else do we have? Okay, that's about include attachment and then omit watermark. So as I said earlier, for each notification, you will see the watermark, right? That is the reference number. If you don't want to include that, you can select this. But usually you should not select this. Watermark should always be there. And then here you will update the from address and then reply to. So from address, okay. So from address will always be your instance address, okay. So as I said earlier, your instance will have an email ID, right? For production it is different, for test it is different, and dev it is different, like that. So basically your from address will always be that only. But if you give something here for from, say for example, I'll give ServiceNow support, or you can give some organization name or some other team name, anything you can give. Okay, it will show like this, it is an invalid address, but still it will show the, I mean, the label will be as ServiceNow, but inside bracket you will see the email address. Okay, it's just the name what you see. So whenever you send any notification to someone, so you can see their first name, last name, and if you click on their post, I mean, if you just hover your mouse there, then you can see the email ID, right? So similarly, first it will just display as whatever you give here for from, and then inside bracket there will be the correct email ID. That is your dev email ID in this case. Okay. So if you have to give some label for from, then you can give it here. It doesn't make any difference. It's not like it will change the from address or something. Only when the user is receiving the email, they will see from as that. So say for example, for change, if notifications are created for change a table, right? So then I want to send notification from change management team. So what I'll do, I'll simply update this as change management. So see preview notification from, we don't see from, right? Yeah, we don't see from. Anyway, so it will just show, I mean, it will show the label. Okay, this is how it will look like. I will just type it for you. So how it will look like is, it will look like change management, and then inside bracket you will see dev dot ServiceNow at xyz.com. Okay, so this is how it will look like, whatever from you will give here. Okay, every time this email ID will be same, just this label will be different depending on what you have given. So if you don't give anything, it will simply show this much, just the from address. Okay, that's all. And then, okay, this reply to email address to be used when replying to the email notification. Yeah, this will be your instance email address. And then we have push messages. Okay. Incident open for me. Yeah, push message is the same message. Your message, I mean, this particular notification. Okay. Then SMS alternate. So if you have to send an SMS also, then you can like what should be the SMS which the user will receive, that you have to give here. So same thing you can type, like for SMS you there won't be subject and all, right? There will be like, it will be very short, I mean like very few characteristics. So you have to type something in short, that incident has been created, and just the incident number. So if you create that, and here, not here. Yeah, that's all. You just have to give the SMS alternate. So then if the SMS is, the preference has to be changed. Like the user should have enabled the SMS in their user preference. Okay. So what, here you can go preferences, notifications. And then okay, allow notification, create channel. Okay, primary email. Let's see. So here you saw email, right? So similarly, you will have something called as SMS also. So that you have, yeah, here you can see type is SMS. So this you can select. Again, this will be like text or SMS something. This is some name you can give, and then your phone number. Okay, like each of these users have to enable their phone numbers here and select their service provider, and only then they will receive the SMS alternate. Otherwise, they'll not receive. Okay, like it will anyway be triggered, but if user has not enabled that, they'll not receive the SMS alternate. So here you will give whatever, like if you also want to send an SMS alternate, you can type that message here, and then you can save your record. So that is about when to send, who will receive, and what it will contain. And here we have something called as preview notification. So now you have made all the changes here, but you want to see how this notification will look like, right? Because here you can't see that. I mean, it's just the text here, right? So to see how the notification will look like, you will go to preview notification, and here event creator is like who will trigger this notification. I mean, like it will always be your name here. Okay, if you are opening this preview notification preview, it will show your name. So then we have preview record. So you can select any incident, any test record. Okay, so it will show all the records from incident table, since the notification is created in incident table. So you can select any one incident, and then once you select that, it will show what will be the user name. I mean, the users who will receive this notification, and then the subject of the email, and then how the body will look like. Okay. So far, do you have any question? You can select some other related record, preview record also. You can select any record. So say, for example, you want to see for this particular incident, how it will look. You'll select this incident and see it will change. So users also change, everything will change. So whatever notification it will send to the user, that you will see here in the preview notification. So far, do you have any questions? Okay. So as part of today's task, what you will do is, so you saw there are notifications which are created in incident table, right? So similarly, you will create notifications for RM underscore story table. That is your story table. And then you will send the notification to your assignment group manager. Okay. And also the assigned to person. Okay. Whenever the story is created, you will send it to, and whenever the assignment group changes, the notification will be sent to the assignment group manager. And whenever the assigned to is changed, then notification is changed to, notification is sent to the assigned to person of that story. Okay. So this much should be done. And also if there are any comments added in the story, or if there will be comments in story also, right? So if comments or work notes is updated, then again the user has to receive the notification. Let's see if user is there. Okay. Yeah, you have to create for this table RM underscore story. Just want to see if we have. Okay, requester name is not here. Okay, then in that case, add a new field called process owner. Okay, process owner will be the requester of this story. So add a new field under assigned to, or maybe under product you can add, and the field name will be process owner, and it will be reference to the user table. And process owner means whoever is requesting this requirement. So every time an update is made, work notes is updated, then notification has to be sent to the process owner. And then every time assignment group is changed, then notification should be sent to the manager of the assignment group. And then every time assigned to is changed, notifications should be sent to the assigned to person. So you have to create 3 notifications. Okay, so are you clear with the assignment task, or do you think I have to explain something regarding the assignment task, or you think you can do it? Hello.
Yeah, Kavya. Yeah, I'm good, Kavya.
Okay, Josephine, what about you?
Yeah, I'll try, Kavya. Just can you just post the questions?
Okay, sure. First one is, for all the tasks, whichever, whatever task I'm giving, create a story for that. Okay, so that you will track everything and assign it to sprint and all of that. So create a story for all these assignment tasks. First one is create new field. Process owner, and it is a reference field from user table. Okay, in story table. And second one, create notification should be sent to the Okay, this will be your assignment. And then you want me to take class on 25th night? I mean, that is like, for me it is 26th morning, and for you it will be 26th night, right? So do you want me to take class on that day, or do you want me to continue from Tuesday? You can say if you want, I'll take, otherwise I'll not take. Like, do you have any plans for your weekend, or you think you'll be able to attend?
I think on Christmas Day, I think we'll take a break, Kavya.
Yeah. Okay. Fine then. So Monday night 9 p.m. right? We can connect then. Okay. So next class will
Yeah.
be there. Yeah. After that we'll connect. Okay. So by then you try to complete all your assignments, or at least, even if you can't complete it, at least just understand how you have to do. Okay. Or make a note of it somewhere, so that you'll not forget and you'll do it later. Okay. So fine then. So I assume there are no questions for today.
Kavya. Kavya, for how long we are going to do this training? Like, any idea?
Yeah, it will take a little bit longer, maybe
Just an idea, like
yeah, by mid-Feb, I am thinking to complete it. Like it should, yeah, take up to another 6-7 weeks.
okay.
Okay. So I had plans to complete it earlier, but I was told that I have to explain scripting and everything. Like there were few more topics which were given that has to be covered, right? That like agile and stories project and everything. So that is why it is taking a little bit longer. So we'll complete it by February max. Mid-Feb, I'm planning to complete, but let's see. Okay.
Okay, Kavya.
Okay. Fine then. Happy holidays. Happy weekend. Bye.
It is, yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.